2, 1.
Hey, we here today, man. We back with another banger for the Culture Podcast, man.
Yes, sir.
We got a big dog in this bit today, man.
Already.
Yes, sir.
The one.
The only.
Taeefye.
Who?
Taeefye, that motherfucker checking in.
Taeefye. What's
Let's
going on,
get it.
brother?
Man,
Okay,
ain't
here
nothing
with
to
me, I got DZ104.
Yes, sir.
I got Jay Swate. I'm Colgate 770 and the man of the hour. Brother, thank you for being here, dog.
Man,
Appreciate you.
Already.
Let's get it.
Man, welcome to For the Culture. So, what we do
appreciate
on this show, man, is we do the beginning, the middle, and the end, where you started, kind of where you're at right now, what you got going on, and where you're headed.
Already.
I know you got a lot of gems to share with us today, so take it away, man. Take us to the beginning.
Hey, wait, can I touch
Go
base
ahead.
on something real quick, man?
Absolutely.
Man, this boy here so solid. You hear me? This my dog, man.
You know
Tay
it.
Fizzle, man. I know this boy personally. This my dog, man. Like, he gonna call you. He gonna include you. He gonna make sure he keep that shit real. He gonna make sure he check on you, kind of like you do. This one
There
of
we
my
go.
other close friend, Cole.
I already knew when DZ told me, he's like, man,
He gonna pull
bruh,
up,
family.
you know. And
So we already
he's dependable. He keep his word. You know what I'm saying, and his music fire.
I was just about to say, I heard the
saying?
music was saucy.
Yeah,
super
yeah.
fly.
You know how
Sure.
that coming.
And you know, plus we go way back. What you
How long y'all been friends?
what? 10 plus, 15
I was-
plus.
Yeah, most definitely. Cause I was around 6, 7
For real.
when I moved down to
Yes.
Tampa.
Yeah.
I was 7, and that's when they had the deal or whatever.
So y'all grew up together.
Yeah.
Man, this boy,
That's my big brother.
this
for
boy
real.
used to record me before he started rapping. I ain't even know he was rapping until he just bust out with it one day. I'm like, oh, you fire. He used to record me like when, man.
I was a kid.
He taught me how to do stuff. You know
Real
what I'm saying?
talk.
That's my little brother. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
Man, I don't know. I can feel the energy right
Yeah.
now. Like, I don't know, you got you got a fucking story to tell, G.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Like, there's something going on over here. There's a lot of energy in the air.
Like,
Goddamn.
you know,
Real,
Colgate,
man.
he asked you, said get it going, so we gonna let you start on like what you know, what you feel the people need to know, or what you want to touch bases on, dog.
With me, shit, I like to go in with everything. I don't like to, you feel me, like start something and don't finish. So, just regarding with me, anything, like I like to give it, my all and let you know what it is.
Right.
But just starting from base with it, like this shit, you feel me? It's all over the place, and it's nobody business to try to search or find but mine's.
Yeah.
So
That's deep.
Basically, I attack. When I wake up, I just attack. And I'm not looking for no direction. I'm not looking for no, what is it? Man, just go. Cause don't nobody here living on this earth actually knows.
Yeah.
You feel me? We all go in with, this, that. I just go off experience. And that's what, like, it's a survival mode with me.
It's like instinct. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel you. You
yeah,
just on,
man,
you on
like-
go.
Hard,
Like,
boy.
So it was just like, far as as I got older, I noticed what the hell I was doing. But even as a kid, like he's saying, man, I was 6, 7 years old, recording, engineering.
No
for
lie.
real. Like,
Well,
they ain't talking. I'm not saying like, just press record. No, I'm in this bitch sliding files. I'm bouncing files. 6 and 7
So
years
what
old.
were you recording on, like, at that time?
Pro Tools, probably like 7 or 8. It was like it's
Oh
one of
my
the
God.
old ones. And then I'm gonna be real, when you know the shit,
Yeah.
you know the shit. Nothing don't change.
Yeah.
So whatever Pro Tools is now, I don't use all them motherfuckers. I just put it like that, and you have slight changes, but it's all the
Well,
same.
how'd you get into, like, knowing that you wanted to record like that young?
I didn't know,
you know?
I wanted to do nothing. Like I said, it
Who
was just
had
all right. Well, like I was just saying, like just growing up and just attacking. Like my father, Demetrius Davis, aka Relly,
Yo,
boss of beats.
why you on that, man? Let's touch on fatherhood too. Fatherhood. Go ahead, do your thing, man.
But just even that. But my pops, he's the reason why like I grew up in the field. Even though like my grandfather is Horace Jones, he's even like I said, it's nobody's business to find out my background, because I'm still finding out. You know what I mean? So I don't even know the whole story.
Right.
I don't even know my whole family. I don't
Yeah.
like. I'm just out here. I'll put it like that.
Right.
And it's like
Yeah.
I'm That's
Trying
why I
to
just
figure it
go.
out.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out as I go, And but I also know my grandfather Horace Jones. He was like a known, like he was a big dog in the music industry. As far as like he had a group and he moved around. Like he still go on tour. My grandfather now, he probably like 80-something years old.
Wow.
Like
Do you
my
know the name
grandfather,
of the group?
but I don't know the name. I don't. All I know is Horace Jones is my grandfather.
Okay.
And then that's my father's real dad. And so it kind of my pops didn't really grow. We didn't really know that side like that basically. And my dad just having it in him, like I said, an instinct thing. He ended up being a big dog. Well, I'm from Brunswick, Georgia, southeast area,
Georgia.
912 area. If anyone never heard of that, that's what Run with a Mod. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah. The guy
campaign.
that does the off the porch joints, right?
No, Run with a Mod was the kid that was jogging and he ended up getting
Oh,
killed.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my hometown. That's where I'm from. By the borderline of Jacksonville.
Got it.
With that just being said, like my pops, he ended up catching the deal in Tampa with, the same background as D's in that whole area, and that's how that came together. Yeah. But my pops, he did the same something, and just me being with my father all the time, I just picked up on it.
Man,
Me just being in the studio, he's showing me little things, and you may not think I'm paying attention.
He paying attention because besides really, his dad used to record me so much. Like me and really done produced so much of my unreleased songs too. Like we got so much, and his daddy still send me beats to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
like
talk.
Vault Productions, I think he call it now. He
Bank
always
Bank
Vault
Productions.
Production.
Yep.
And one day, like really, like, I ain't know, like talk to Tay. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, that's how everybody was.
I went in the studio like, hey, bro, I need to record. Your daddy told me to talk to you, bro.
I'm probably doing schoolwork.
Let's
and
go.
shit.
So he
I'm
get on the
probably doing
board
schoolwork.
like,
And
I'm
that
like,
bitch comfortable.
he like, just get in there. I'm talking about I'm in there. He knocking it. Like,
I can
he
imagine
recording me.
DZ looking like, okay.
Well, how old were you then?
And the next thing you
This
know,
was when you were
the
like-
whiz.
16 and 17, 18, I don't know, maybe 20, I don't know,
yeah,
but
y'all
he
was
he
young.
giving me
Matter.
bars and that,
Yeah.
and he giving me bars, probably 14, I don't know, he giving me bars in there too.
I basically, I was that fly on the wall.
Yeah.
I was that fly on that wall,
Sure.
like on that wall, and eventually that shit just turned me to an elephant.
Yeah.
Eventually,
For
so
sure.
it was just like that. I done been in a lot of rooms. I done been a quiet dog in a lot of rooms. I
Yeah,
just
you
put it like that. I
he
done been
know a
in
lot of people
rooms.
too, man.
So when did you start dropping music? So like,
When I was 13.
okay, because so far it looks like when you were a kid, Pops was in the studio a lot. You'd be there. He kind of showed you some things.
Yep.
That's kind of where you
Soaking
got
it
your
in.
bite for it.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Then 13, you're like, okay, man, I've been doing this a minute. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna start dropping some shit. So who you listening to back then? What's the vibe? What were you putting out? Were you in a group? Because
Yeah, what were
all
your
fucking rappers
You
start in a group.
like real talk, no funny, like just being 100% honest. Dog, their group was my inspiration, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
okay.
With me
Hard.
being in the studio,
Yeah.
like just being there recording them, like I want to be like them. Like
That's hard.
they'll tell you,
I
like
appreciate that.
I used
You
to
hear
always
me?
be like, man, can I go to the studio with y'all? Like
Hey,
they
that's
used to
real,
do a
boy.
mix, and I remember them telling me like, man, hell no. Like I used to be mad. I used to be like, man, can I go
What?
to the studio with y'all? Man, like can I go to this?
Hey,
And
that's
then,
real.
So it was like, even
funny.
like around that time when I started rapping, that was I was around them the most. I was living in the studio.
Right.
Okay.
Literally
Yeah.
living in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the studio was at my house where I was living
Right.
at,
Yep.
and they all had to come to my house to
For real.
record. So it was just
Yeah, it
every
was
day.
at
This
the
is
house.
what it is, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And,
We eat there, sleep there.
sleep
So the
there,
next thing you
shit
know,
there,
y'all got
everything.
all
It's there.
clicked up,
Everything.
familyed up.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm
what's up.
saying? So around that time, but it was a birthday present on why I started rapping because see, my first rap I ever written by myself, I was 9 years old. I remember. I wrote my first rap to my mom. She was like, okay.
Shout out to Mom, dude. Man, I love that
Already,
lady.
shout out my baby, man. And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, she gave me that belief. So that was that spark right there. And then from there on, I was just always quiet about music. Like even in school, nobody knew I knew. Like they was the shit. They still is the shit. Like back home, like in Tampa, man, is that. So we got to think. I
Appreciate
was
it,
the young, I was the young kid.
You were sharpening
around
the
them.
sword. I get
know
you.
what I'm
You're in
saying?
there like, man, I'm gonna get
But
this shit.
yeah, most
sure.
definitely. But like even then, like I was around them. People didn't even know like who I was around. Like if people would have heard like, oh man, I'm around Taeefye, man, people, or I'm around these one, I'm around Swayville, man, people would have been looking like, what? Like you kind of. I was just always the type to be, just handle my business, just
Yeah, just
quiet
play it
about
cool.
it. Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep it cool and just soaked up. I just soaked it up to where eventually that shit paid. It paid off.
Yeah.
But like I said, 13. For my 13th birthday, my dad, he was like, "You want to do this?" He was like, "Look, you gotta." He was like, "I'm gonna get you a beat. I'm gonna get you." And he was like, "We're gonna do it." Boom. I ain't know it was gonna be on my birthday though. He woke me up early that morning. It was like 8 o'clock. I remember it, dog. Woke me up like 8 o'clock, made me some breakfast. And, he was trying to be extra. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, my pops always, show love like that. So I'm like, boom. I go upstairs, and then got be like, man, this right your song right now. He like, what you want to do? He like,
really a big dog,
too.
too.
I'm gonna sit up here. We're gonna write this song. I'm gonna teach you how to do this, and we're gonna get it done. So I'm like, all right. Man, that shit took me about like 9 hours, bro. That one song took me all the day because he wanted to teach me for.
What a dope memory, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just sit there with your pop and
he
literally
taught me like this the bar, like this is how
so
you harmonize. This is cadence. Like my pops, he taught me that.
And he done work in
what I would have given.
Finger really done work with some of the biggest dogs in the industry.
Yeah, man. Like man, my pops is a big dog now. Like you feel me on the cool.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Big dog. You feel me? So it's just like
he done work with Gucci Mane.
Man, it go on. The Outlaws, so like man, it go on. It go on.
PG, everybody.
Like it just go on. It just go on with Pops. But he just basically he gave it to me like that, and then man, I tell you, from that day on, I ain't stopped.
Yeah.
So did you guys, when he was in Fetty, did y'all ever like make music together back in those days?
Who
like
was that?
With DZ.
Yeah. I mean, as I got a little older, like probably like when I got like 16, that was like when I started making music.
Man,
because it's like studio locations changed
all the time.
And with my location and with my dad and my situation, we was living at the studio. So wherever the studio went, they went too, because that's where we got to go at. So it was always locked in. It was just over the years.
Man, and I was in there every day, down there, all the time.
And what did you just show them some shit eventually? Like, hey, look at this shit I cooked up. And they're like, God damn.
See how I did it? It was certain motherfuckers. I was like, I know who would listen to me because we done built a relationship. I was comfortable with these.
Yeah.
I was comfortable with Swavel.
For sure.
You feel me? It was certain motherfuckers who gave me the
ear and the
listen. Like I'll check you out. And so once I eventually, you gotta think like motherfucker be like, you like man, come on, man.
I could hear DZ saying that.
I'm the kid. I'm the producer kid. So
brother,
it just look like, man, come on, man, get your ass out of here. That's why like even when I used to be like, man, can I go to the shows? Could I take your ass to bed? Boy, you gotta go to school in the morning. I'm up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to record and say,
Are you making beats at this time too?
Nah, I wasn't. I was just engineering. I was just engineering.
Okay.
I was just strictly engineering. That was it.
All right.
And then, like I said, I was rapping to myself. Nobody knew I was rapping. Nobody knew I was
ready.
gonna rap. You feel what I'm saying? I was just on my own time, like
for real,
picking up everything. Y'all recording, y'all listening. You feel me? Like, okay, bet.
Hey, what's your take on like starting over? Do you ever feel like you gotta reset? Do you ever feel like you gotta start over? You just keep going. Like what drives you? What keep that pushing you? You know what I'm saying? Who keeps that pushing you? You know what I'm saying? What artist? Whatever. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, as far as in the reset part of it, brother, like it's always great to reset. I reset all the time. I just reset it this morning before I came here. Just being real, being 100.
Yeah.
And I feel good. You feel me? Like, even then, like just as far as in like the spiritual side of things, like the reset part is great.
I see it in your eyes, bro. I see the hunger. I see the love in your eyes. Bro.
Like, and it's genuine. It ain't like I'm hungry for the wrong thing.
Nah, for real. Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm hungry for the right shit. That's why I say,
when you say reset, tell me more about it. What do you mean?
Like, just clearing your head.
Yeah.
That's the main
How do you
thing
like to clear your head?
Because we all cluttered, man. I'm gonna just be 100. Like,
I feel it.
We all are. Cause I am. And
right.
I'm one of the strongest motherfuckers around this bitch walking.
Yeah.
But I get discouraged. You feel me? It hit me. And sometimes
I feel that.
You feel me? And sometimes I have to check my goddamn self. Like, hold up, now come on, now slow down. Don't run this shit at your pace.
Right.
You feel me? Because sometimes we'll get leaning over here trying to follow the.
Yeah, he's so motivational, bro. Cause I can just talk to this man
instead of taking the lead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can just talk to that man and he'll kick something like. Kick that driving me, like, you know what I'm saying? I can be having a shitty day or something and not even knowing, like, I just get a call from him, hearing his voice, and he'll talk. Next thing you know, that conversation turned into 30 minutes. And then it's like it's so motivational, and I just be like, I go jump in front of the computer, start recording. Like, okay, yeah, I'm ready. Like for real, bro.
That's amazing.
Like let me,
That's
man,
love,
man,
brother.
for real, man. One time we were shooting a video.
That's
One of
love.
my sons, no switch, not me. I ain't making.
No,
It's
you
about
good.
him.
You
We were
good.
shooting video. Next thing you know, we get somebody call the police thinking we trying to break into something because we was on some property shooting a video. And I'm like, bro, police come. We see like 10 police cars come. This like less than a year ago or something. I'm like, oh man, bro. Oh shit. I'm panicking, bro. I'm like, oh man, bro. I don't got time for this, bro. He like, just chill, bro. Don't never let them see you sweat. And it's crazy because I always tell people this. He telling me this. Don't let them see you sweat. So they come. He put his blunt down and everything, real calm. I'm like, this man crazy. So this man, like the police come up. He talking to him. He like, they like, yeah, they see the money on the seat. They said, is that money real? It's prop money. Da 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 da. Oh, he just like, we were just shooting the video, got a license. Let me hear your music. He telling, he talks, he saying something to the officer. Officer like, okay. They just get cool. They said, well, just don't make too much noise. We just got him. He just so cool with it. And they just left.
Yeah.
He said, bro, don't never let them see you sweat or let them know you worry or panic. And
I'm
brought
excited
that
to
back
hang
into
out.
me.
I'm not gonna lie
He
to you.
just brought that
Cook
back
some
to me,
hips
and it made me remember. It don't matter what
bro.
you got going on, bro. Don't let them think something wrong.
It really don't matter who you is. That's how I put it because I look at it like we all human. I don't care about that suit or that badge. When you come to me, you gonna greet me and I'm gonna show you I'm a human being, just how you a human being.
For sure.
And that's all it was. That's all I wanted to show him. Even though
Right.
we look how we look.
Right.
Well, I feel you too. It's kind of like
That
what
don't
you were
mean
saying.
nothing. So yeah, and then the thing is, if we didn't do anything wrong,
Shit, I was scared. I had on a
About being
Pooh
on
Shiesty
go.
mask that night. Didn't you hear me? No cap.
hey, you know the way it looked in the way of society. That's why I say, the way society. I ain't tripping. The way society follow the rules and do things, we look crazy, but we didn't do anything. For
sure.
God know our intention. So that's why I don't
That's
never.
exactly what I was about to say.
I don't
It's
never-
like
yeah.
being on go and you saying just
Yeah,
kind of
like-
following your instinct. You just knew like, look, man, I'm being pure. I'm doing what I'm supposed to
we
do.
straight,
This is gonna
man.
make-
Man, them folk came out that bit ready. Like he ain't lying.
They said, "Let me hear the music."
Man, they came out there, and what I said, Shawty had a camera. I said, man, pull that footage up on your camera.
Yep.
I said, I'm finna talk. I said,
Yep.
y'all. I said, come on, let that come in, cause we ain't
Yep.
running from nobody.
Yep.
I don't care who you is.
Yeah, he
And
told me better than I
especially you
did.
didn't
Yep.
do
We
anything
ain't running.
fucking wrong.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't.
exactly.
I said we finna stand right here. Let them come over here.
I thought they was gonna be on some other shit because it was a Camaro out there, it was a Beamer truck out there,
Yeah,
and
you
it was
feel me?
a Lexus out there. I'm like, oh man, here we go. We got jury on and stuff.
Yeah, it was. You
I
feel me?
was just-
Like
I
I'm gonna be
was
real.
just like, you know.
The typical situation, it could have went
left.
left. It could have went left. But like I say, bro, I'm always protected, bro.
Right.
When I walk out this motherfucker, I don't give a
And I'm really
damn.
that way. He made me remember that. It's like
Real
I forgot
spill.
that shit. You hear me?
Real
Like
spill.
I'm like I called him after that. He like didn't I tell you that on the phone? I'm
You
like,
called me
for
like
real.
5-10 minutes later, and we both was in the car going where we needed to go. I remember that situation.
Yeah, boy.
And then cause that was a lesson for me too, because
Right.
I ain't never not saying like, cause see I done been in a situation like that, but it was like I had to stand up on that shit.
Right.
It was like it was a
Right,
reality check for me. Like you gotta stand on that shit. Like if you gonna say
Right.
you move like this, move like that.
Right,
And then
right.
so it was like, come on,
yeah.
don't run from it, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Stand on your 10.
real.
So that's all that was.
Yeah.
Well, so let me take it back just kind of more to the origin, right? So
For sure.
you're recording, you and DZ are recording.
Uh-huh.
What do you do after this when you start like putting music out? Are you starting to do shows? Like what kind of comes after this when you were like, you said you were like 16 or 17?
No, I was 13 when with
Like
my
when you
first
started-
song, or
yeah,
just
in
the
general,
mood.
like I mean,
Well, see, 13, like I had dropped right after that first single. I went up. I'm talking about I went up because I was like the young jit
Yeah.
in Tampa. Like, oh,
For
okay.
sure.
And then my pops got me an A1 video. I had an A1
Oh,
video.
yeah, okay.
It wasn't no like little, but no,
Yeah.
I had an A1 video around that time. So it's like I'm in middle school. I go to middle school, everybody like, oh,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't know you rap.
Yeah.
Whole time I was so quiet about it. You feel me? So it's like that was a great part. And then when I seen how that picked up, like I said, I just kept going. And then SoundCloud became a big thing.
okay, SoundCloud.
So with me living in the studio, not saying nothing to nobody, I got school in the morning. Everybody in the house sleep. Guess what I'm in that bitch doing? I'm in the studio recording and
Yeah.
dropping shit on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Next thing you know, it just started bubbling.
Yeah.
That shit just kept bubbling,
Okay.
just kept bubbling, kept bubbling. And then around like 16, I had my first show. And then around that time, I'm gonna be real, around like from like 16 to like 18 in Tampa, like 2 years, I was just every club.
Okay.
I'm in the strip club.
Yeah.
Man, young as hell, I don't even supposed to be in here. But the thing
Yeah.
is, just my
Ripping and running.
connects, my face,
Yeah.
and knowing who I know, and people like I say, people was taking me serious after a while. Like it was like, okay, so it was like I was at all the big events. I was at behind the scenes. Like I said, I was in them rooms. I was just
Just
quiet,
quiet,
as
just playing it
hell,
cool.
you feel
Just
me?
playing it cool.
Yeah.
And then,
Building those relationships.
yeah,
That's a lot like my
and-
story too.
And your
real
movement,
talk.
your movement, nice, bro. You got move. I didn't, you done been on off the porch. You know what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
You got a good movement, bro. I see. You know people in the industry that we in, like some
Yeah, for
people
sure.
in different positions than us. You know,
For sure.
And
then man, it just comes with going, bro. Like I never had no situation. I always wanted to create my own situation.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I had offers and here and there, but it was just like I just took it for what it is, and I always was just true to myself. Like, bro, could I really make a label? Like, could I really create a label? And I don't
Anything
know,
you put your mind to, brother.
man, that shit
That's
hit
fire.
me. That shit hit me like, whoa, like where you could do that shit.
Yeah, for real.
So it was like, man, just seeing like how everything started laying itself out to me.
So you ended up making a label, is that right?
Yeah. I have a man.
When did that come about?
Ooh, that probably came about. All right, like I said, around like
Ben did it.
8, yeah, like, cause see, I'm gonna be real, like, just moving, like, oh yeah, man, this my label, this my team, cause see, I've been doing this, man. I done had artists, artists done left, I done got new artists done left, and then it's down it's down to the solid of what it was before
nitty-gritty.
anybody came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you go through that, and I needed that, and it just got to the point where basically I end up, like around like 17 was when I called my boy O.A. Mark. Shout out Mark, man. That's my brother, man. That's my blood. We ain't blood, but that's my blood, cause we went through everything, the high, the low. We still going right now. You know what I'm saying? And he he was the first person I called. I was like, hey brother, I was in West Tampa. I was staying in North Boulevard projects. When I thought
Shout out to West Tampa.
when I thought of this idea, I was I was standing in the projects, bro. And I remember I was just laying down and I was like, man, I want to create a label, and I was like, I want to get I was like, the first person I want to do it with is my dog Mark. He was the only person that was trying to do music. He never really did it, but he was trying to do it. And he had dropped his first song also. Just like how I had my song out there that was bubbling. He had a song that was bubbling, and we was able to come together. And we did it, but nothing was like, it was like, okay. And man, if you look from them years to now, bro, I had to just do this shit recently, bro. We did a fucking lot, bro. Just ourselves, our name, our brand, just standing on business when it comes to whatever the fuck you like. If this what you want to do, bro, do it. It don't matter how long it's gonna take. Cause
just do it and
it's just
you'll
about
get there.
going, man. Cause see, it started as an idea, bro. Me in the projects, I was 17 years old. Like, this is what it's gonna be. Boom, turn around, man. Look, I'm doing this shit, bro. I'm doing this shit. I ain't like I'm doing it at somebody else's pace. It may, you ain't doing
No
it.
pace.
Bitch, I'm doing this shit, man. You hit me.
Just do it.
I'm doing this shit. So that's why I was just saying, just
Don't
go.
matter how
continue-
long it take,
Continue to push.
just do
But
it.
yes, man, I ended up creating a label, and me and my man, I'm still going. Right now. You feel
What's
me?
some music that people should listen to? Like some of your catalog, like, hey, look, if I'm checking out some Taeefye, I gotta listen to these songs.
I say in real life,
hard.
and I'm gonna just be 100. These are songs that have made me, cry.
Those are
And
the
then
best
and then like I said, in real life, spiritual thinking, true to myself,
I like closed
closed mouth.
mouth.
Yeah, closed mouth. Get busy. Yeah, I'm from the South, so you gotta have some a little thump in there. You hear me? And what else? I get Miss Parker for the ladies. You feel me? Like if you you want to get your lady, vibed out, or you need a little sauce, a little something, come listen to Taeefye. He'll put you on game. You hear me?
Okay.
So yeah.
How would you describe your style to people, like sonically, like for fans of, you know what I mean?
I call it reality rap.
Okay.
The reason why I call mine is like that for sure. And I mean, you have some, a few others who I don't know if that has been a trend or because I don't see it for sure. I mean, you have a few others, but like me, reality rap because I'm telling you real life.
Yeah.
I ain't even.
I'm the same. I have a hard time writing a record if I don't have the experience to draw from.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man. Like,
so it's not really.
and then
difficult to write
see, it also done got to the point even with me. Like I don't write no more. So it's like I always said I'm speaking
Yeah, he
from
really
like my
don't. We
spirit.
just- yeah,
Like
yeah.
I get enough. I don't just turn on beats.
it. I'm the same too. I'm just at the mic.
And are you just recording yourself still?
Yeah. I still get in that beat and with the mic right here, just like
Yeah.
this. That's why this is comfortable to me.
Hey
This
Joe,
ain't
he
nothing.
like me. He record
I'm-
crazy as hell. This motherfucker be recording backwards and shit too. He
yeah.
did that other
I
day
like
with
that.
a couple months ago.
Yeah,
And that with D
man.
Slugger, he recorded backwards. I said, what he doing?
Yeah, man.
He doing
yeah.
shit like me, like backwards and shit. Like saying his
recording
fifth bar
backwards.
first and first bar
Tay, the
last.
producers
Like,
are
that's
telling
crazy.
me we're kind of getting to the end here where you got to save some time for your rapid fire.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
anything else you want to let the
Yeah,
viewers
what's
know
coming,
that's
like,
important?
what's coming up?
Which one let these people
yeah.
know, man?
Actually, right now, man, I've been on my acting thing, man. I'm actually working on a film, a short film.
You be
that I'm-
changing hairstyle like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah,
Boy,
man.
changing
Yeah,
them
man.
bitches,
Yeah,
boy.
man. Yeah.
You have a perm one day, braids the next
Somebody
day.
told
haircut
me
the next
a
day,
long
haircut
time
back in
ago.
a week. I'm like, oh shit, bitch.
Somebody told me a long time ago that's the key to being a star.
For sure.
Because, like, think about Drake. That motherfucker changes his hair so much. Think about Michael Jackson. He was always doing something new.
Yeah,
like,
man.
that
Yeah,
will
I
keep
always switch my
you
hair up.
fresh.
Yeah, man, for
So
sure.
keep getting it. I'm trying to figure out plot my next due.
Yeah, real talk, man. But yeah, that's what the play is.
All right. Well, listen, Taeefye, he's been in the building. Don't go
hold on,
anywhere.
wait. He was saying something about the movie or something. You were saying?
Oh yeah, the movie.
My bad.
Oh yeah, man. Me and a few others, man. We plotting. Shout out my dog Casso. Shout out Slick the Shooter. Shout out Shot by Gigi. I'm actually putting a short film together by the name of Dice Game, and it's about like just basically showing like how every day we take life gambles without even knowing it. You feel me? And it's very deep. It's gonna be very deep, and I'm still plotting on it. I got a few things, line, and I got a few people in mind that I'm running it by, and it's coming together for sure this year. That's
what's up.
that's
I'm proud
something
of you,
big
bro.
that I'm
Yeah,
working
That's
on.
fire.
For sure,
I'm
for sure.
excited for
I'm
that.
proud of you, bro. Where can these people follow you at, bro?
Man, you can follow me at everything at Taeefye, Taeefye, on literally anything you looking for. It's simple. Taeefye. Already.
All right.
Tay, thank you for being with us, brother.
Boy, you hear me?
Don't change that channel. Cass on the mic here with Rapid Fire with Taeefye.
Already.
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? Man, great podcast, my boy. Taeefye right here, man. Nice to meet you, bro.
Man, you too, bro.
Love the podcast. Love hearing, like, your come up, like, sleeping
sure,
in the
brother.
studio. And, like, I bet, like, having your pops run a studio was such a dope thing growing
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
was
saying?
easy.
Like you said, like, having boys like DZ and the people y'all had around was awesome, right? Like having that influence, like I could imagine how much it inspired you to even like, oh shit, I'm gonna be better than these motherfuckers. one day.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, bro. So right here in this segment, we just do a quick fire. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Okay.
ask you a couple questions. You just give me. I'm gonna pick your brain, and you just, tell me what you think.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you big weed smoker? You smoke weed?
Man, what?
Okay,
Man,
bad.
What?
So if you could smoke, right? If you could smoke a fat ass blunt joint, backwood, bowl, bong.
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? With anybody in history, anybody. You got a time machine and you press that bitch and you're like, I'm going to take a fat ass joint and I'm going to smoke it with this person. Who would it be? Anybody. Not just artists. Like anybody. You could go to fucking see Adam and Eve in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
A little Snoop.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Lil
Okay.
Snoop.
That's hard. That's a good pick. Okay.
For sure.
If you won $10 million right after this podcast, what's the first 5 things you're doing? Or
Just-
top 3. Top 3.
Shit, I'm disappearing. Getting my folks. And invest out the gate for shit show.
That's 3 great things.
For Shit, sure.
All right. So, what is a pro and a con of being an independent artist in this era?
Shit. The con is that you can't wait. You know, you can't wait for nobody. And then the pro shit, it's on your time for real. And that's the best thing.
Yeah. You
Shit,
the way
I do what the fuck I want to do, how I do it, when I do it. Yeah, man.
and you have the ability like to release it to the world, right? Like it's just like
yeah.
like you were
And
talking
see,
about the
it's-
SoundCloud shit.
yeah,
Like you were cooking
exactly.
and you're like, here y'all go. Like
And
this.
see, man, you got to make it for yourself. I make music for myself, so I ain't tripping off of what nobody like here. You feel me? I'm on me.
That's lit. I fucking
So,
feel that
yeah,
100%.
for sure.
So back to the time travel thing, right?
Okay.
If you could get a time machine and go talk to the younger version of yourself, what is the thing you would tell him, like an advice, you know what I'm saying? Like one thing you would tell a younger version of yourself.
Accept every opportunity. Because I turned down a lot of big opportunities. Because I had a mind frame like, yeah, fuck a deal. I was in the mind frame like that for a point. And I mean, but look how it turned out. I ended up creating my own. But in the early stage, I had a lot of deal offers as a like young man, like real talk. Like I ain't lying. Them motherfuckers know who gonna talk about.
Like take advantage.
Just not no disrespect, but I'm just saying them labels know who I'm talking about. Like
Yeah,
I had offers
mean, talk
before,
your
but
shit.
it was just to the point. Like I never felt like it was the right opportunity for me but it was I was looking up to people like Dolph, Neil, you know what I'm saying? You know, God bless that. So I was looking up to people like that around the time, like, you know, when they really was kicking off their game, fresh in their careers.
starting up.
So I was looking at like, man, I could do that, and I knew I can do it. That's why I said it laid out better for me in either way because I was still able to do what I truly said I wanted to do.
Real
So that
spill.
worked for me regardless. But yeah, I just say take more opportunities. And now lately, that's what I've been telling myself: take more opportunities. You feel me?
Alright.
If the opportunity there, take it.
That's lit. Hell yeah, that's good advice, my brother. All right, so the last one's not really a question, more like a statement. You know, what do you got to tell your fans, your peoples, you know, anybody who's watching, just straight from the heart, like, which is anything, just let's end this on a high note, inspirational.
Oh
you
no,
know?
for sure. That's me regardless. And
Yeah, I got the feeling.
When
That's
I
why I
open
was
up my
like-
mouth, you ain't getting nothing crazy. But man, just the main thing that I stand on, man, is just remaining like true, cause it's gonna get hard every day.
Facts.
And when you know,
Every
when
day.
you going up that ladder, you know you getting tired, and it's gonna get harder as you climb, as you go.
And the
So,
better
you know,
and the more you improve, it gets harder because it's like leveling up. It's like, okay, new challenges.
for sure. But man,
But
you
keep
know,
going.
I don't know, man. I just feel like you gotta go through the tough to get to the
Yep,
great
to
thing.
get to the sweet shit.
Yeah, real talk. So
Real
that's the main thing with me, man. Just, staying true to yourself, remaining positive through it all, because it get fucked up out here, and then it get great as hell too.
Facts.
So on my end, it be a lot more great than it be bad. Just being 100, and I go through shit every motherfucking day. So just imagine
100.
how much great I go through on a daily basis. So
Nah,
I just look at the great things. Fuck the bullshit that happen. It's gonna happen. So I'm already prepared to thug it. However I gotta thug it. Anyway, any form of fashion. Let go. I'm ready to face it.
Well, shit, everybody. Y'all heard it from the man himself.
Already.
Appreciate you, my brother, for stopping by, man.
You know.
We know we're going to see you soon. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I'm out here.
Excited.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited, man. It's for the culture.
You
Stay
know,
the fuck
big
up.
foes,
We
man,
going
for
crazy.
real. Yeah, man. Already.
Perfect.